Imagine a world where you're not the only kind of human walking the earth. A world where different species of humans, some tall and strong, some tiny like hobbits, and others almost like us, lived side by side. But today, only we remain. So what happened? Why is Homo sapiens the last human species alive? When we look in the mirror, we see ourselves as the only humans. But history tells us something extraordinary. We were never alone. For millions of years, the human family, the genus Homo, was much larger. There were inventors, survivors, wanderers, and dreamers, all different species of humans. This is not just science. It's the story of our forgotten cousins and why their journey ended while ours continued. Let's dive into three big questions. How many species of humans were there? What happened to the others? And why is there only one left today? Scientists recognize at least 9 species of humans from fossil and DNA evidence. Homo habilis, the handyman, who made the first stone tools. Homo rudolfensis, a debated species living alongside habilis. Homo erectus, master travelers who spread far beyond Africa. Homo heidelbergensis, ancestors of both Neanderthals and Us. Homo neanderthalensis, robust survivors of the Ice Age in Europe. Homo sapiens, us, the modern humans. Homo denisova, mysterious cousins, known mostly through DNA. Homo floresiensis, the hobbits of Indonesia, just 3 feet tall. Homo luzonensis, a recently discovered species from the Philippines. And that's just the confirmed list. There may have been more. Species lost in time, waiting to be discovered. So why are they gone? The answer is complex. Each species had its own story, but some common themes emerge. Ice ages and sudden warming events destroyed habitats. Neanderthals, adapted to cold Europe, struggled as climates changed. Homo sapiens brought sharper tools, art, and stronger cooperation. We hunted better, we organized better, and we often lived in larger groups. But it wasn't always war, we mixed. Non-Africans today carry Neanderthal DNA, and people in Oceania and Asia carry Denisovan genes. They are not gone entirely. They live within us. Island species like Homo floresiensis and Homo luzonensis lived in small numbers, vulnerable to disasters like volcanoes or disease. Migrating Homo sapiens may have brought new diseases, and perhaps, sometimes, violence. It wasn't just one reason. It was survival, chance, and the unstoppable spread of Homo sapiens. So why did we survive? Scientists point to several powerful reasons. We painted, we sang, we imagined. Our symbolic thinking created art and rituals. Language allowed us to share knowledge like no other species could. From African savannas to frozen tundras, we invented tools, shelters, and clothing for every environment. Within thousands of years, we lived on every continent except Antarctica. Instead of wiping others out completely, we absorbed their DNA. Neanderthals and Denisovans became part of us. We lived in larger, connected groups, building networks of trade, culture, and survival. We became engineers of the planet, shaping landscapes with fire, hunting, and later farming. In short, we were not the strongest or the biggest, but we were the most adaptable, creative, and cooperative. Today, we are the last humans standing. But we are not alone. Inside our genes, the whispers of Neanderthals and Denisovans live on. Every tool we make, every story we tell, every step we take, continues a journey that began millions of years ago with a family much bigger than just us. So the next time you wonder who we are, Remember, we are not just Homo sapiens. We are the sum of every human that ever walked this earth.